Alright, what's up YouTube? Came here to do another video. I haven't done a video for the updated Hellcat. I will be doing one after I shoot it again. But this is my mr920. This is the combat version from Shadow Systems. This was a little bit of a buyer's impulse. I found this with the light and the Vortex Viper already with it. It was a threaded barrel. I did buy the comp from Shadow Systems, so I bought it from the local gun store down the street. Haven't done any modifications to the firearm at all. It's empty. So with this setup, I left the gun pretty much OEM because I like the trigger. So you see, not much of a take up. For an OEM trigger, I think it's outstanding. It shot really nice. I did have a video of me shooting it without the comp. This is before I bought the comp. I did have a video because I was doing a comparison between that and the other Glock 19. Not a fan of the Viper because I had a black one and it wasn't bright enough. But this one, strangely, this one's actually pretty bright. It's pretty dead on. So I left it. Have not made no adjustments to the optic. It's just been sitting. The only thing I do not like about the Vortex Vipers is it has a pro and a con. They have two screws in the back. You can't really see it that well, but underneath, like right here in the back, they have two screws, and you have to unlock it. You have to unlock it to make adjustments, because if not, you cannot make the adjustments from the top and the side. It's great because at least you know, as long as it's zeroed, it's not going to go nowhere. If you drop it, whatever. This one's like beat the hell out of, you can see it. As well as Streamlight. Streamlight is beat the hell out of. I am running this with the T-Rex. So it fits pretty good. For the winter, this is not bad to carry. Believe it or not, this is actually pretty light. This gun is really light, extremely light. So I did not. I don't mind the weight. I love the weight. I think this is like for what you pay, what you can pay for a custom gun. It's a balance between performance and weight. Because if you look at the cuts on it, you have a nice cut grip. It feels really nice. It feels real natural, a lot natural to shoot. It does have the sides for your finger placement. I don't really care about that too much. Some people do, depending on your setup, depending on your gun setup. Some people do care about that, the hand placement. I did change the back strap to a bigger one because when I was shooting it, it was smaller, so I'm using a bigger back strap. But the way their back straps are set up, they just fit so natural. I'm probably just gonna get a black one just because I just want to make it look like black, you know, FTD in black. It is a nice carry. It comes with PMags. I don't know if I have one here. Oh, I do. It comes with PMags. Just find yourself some Glock mags, which this is what I have. To be honest, this is probably one of the guns right out the box. You don't necessarily need to do anything. It is a great gun. You don't have to do anything. I don't know if I could take this off. No, it's too tight. If I want to run this gun by itself, I would use. I got a tier 1 holster. This was blemish. It said it was blemish, but I didn't find no issues with this. I got a really good deal for this holster from tier 1. But the gun is really light. So if you're kind of looking for a gun in between micro, subcompact, Shadow Systems is not that bad depending on the setup, because the grip the grip staples and all that, the grip textures, this actually is a lot slimmer than the Glock 19. So the only thing I might do, I might upgrade the dot. I'm still debating. It's either going to be between an EOTech or it's going to be with Hollow Sun. But for now, this is a great gun. I do like the fluted spiral barrel. It is really nice. I've had no issues with it. I would say I'm not a fan of that little gap. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a fan of it. But the whole purpose of that gap is so that way when you're shooting, I guess just the way the gun is set up, you have that gap so you have no issues of reliability. It's supposed to make the spacing of it is supposed to make the gun more reliable when you shoot. I did notice because I swapped out the slide and I put another slide, and it was on my Gen 5 with the tungsten, and I noticed that the slide kept snagging on it, and that was really because of the guide rod. It kept snagging and snagging. It was flush fit, but it kept snagging and snagging. So I guess there is some truth to that. But besides that, it's a great gun, great sights. If you notice how the sight sits, so in case your optic goes out, you still have the sights. It has true glow. With the combat, you have a spot where you can grab it with your finger, which is great. I don't think I'd rather have this than have the whole cutout, because it just makes it more easier, more natural feel, depending which way you want to grab it. The way the guide rod is set up, it makes it a lot easier for you to pull the rack compared to like an OEM Glock 19. I've had no issues with the drop-in comp, no issues at all, no cycling issues at all. So it's not bad, even though they got like a newer one where the comp doesn't come out. I do like how this sits because it's just like flat. It lies flat. So it is a great gun. If you happen to find one in the market, even if you find one used for a good price, I would still get it. With the shadow systems, they do have a great warranty. If you use it for home defense, they even would replace it. So I think it is a great gun and all. I did carry this gun a lot, but I've been just rotating through my carries. But I just wanted to make a quick video before I do any changes to this sucker. And stay tuned.